Hello everybody, Dr. Jen here with the Wellness Way in Woodbury, and today we are going live for Wellness Wednesday with Maria. So thank you, Maria, so much for being here. We have an awesome guest that is going to share her Wellness Way story, and you guys can see all of the different things that are listed in here. We just got through the detox, so we're not all the way through care, but the good news is we've made progress. So what today is for you guys to enjoy listening to her story, for her to share what she's been through, what she had to do to get here, and all of those kind of things. So I let them take the reins, but you guys, again, we are doing so many stinking giveaways this month. So if you guys are on here and want to get entered to win, check out our tagged post at the very top, our introduction video about what we're doing. We're doing giveaways every single Saturday. So you need to share every single Thankful Thursday in order to get entered in the grand prize. So go back and check out those things. But I'm super, super excited to get started with this story. So thank you, Maria, for being here. I am going to give you the reins and let you share with them what you have experienced, what you've been through, and how far you've come.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me. So I first learned about the Wellness Way coming up on a year ago in January of 2020, and saw it on Facebook. And I have to start by saying I'm somebody who always seeks out healthcare options that are outside of, mainstream Western medicine ways of doing things. So that was a hurdle with this whole process I did not have to overcome. That's a change some people do, and for me that wasn't something I had to worry about. And so I would just watch videos, learn all these different things from Dr. Patrick, Dr. Jen, and finally, 6 months into doing that, and especially during our stay-at-home order, I was watching a lot of them. I was learning, oh my gosh, all these symptoms that I have on a daily basis, they're not normal. And I've told myself for years that they must be normal. Guess this is just my life. So those symptoms were things like I was tired all the time, and I was eating what I thought was eating well, so I didn't really think it was related to food. I was exercising, I was doing all the things that you get told to do, yet I was constantly tired. I could sit down for 2 seconds and fall asleep, take a long nap, couldn't ever seem to get enough sleep. Another thing I noticed is, I'm not I'm not an old person, I'm 37 years old, and I would wake up in the morning and I felt like I was 200 years old. I had joint pain and everything hurt, and I'm like, well, that's weird. You should wake up in the morning feeling good, and I did not. Was not getting good sleep, clearly, which was probably another reason why I was always tired. And then there was just some other things too, as I was, educating myself through the videos and then doing my own research, learning other symptoms and different things throughout my life they were not normal. And, you get told that they are, or you think that they are, and they just weren't. So finally, in June of this year of 2020, I watched one of Dr. Jen's videos on Eventbrite or whatever it was, and then finally made the appointment afterwards and just did the consultation and just started the process, started the journey, and I was willing to dive in 100%, just because you have to if you want to be successful at this. And so right away, once I got my food allergy test back, that was the first thing we tackled. Once I learned that wheat, yeast, all these things that I was eating almost every day were all things I was allergic to, once I cut those out, I noticed a difference within 1 to 2 weeks. Right away, noticed a huge difference just from doing that. And even people that saw me, they're like, oh my gosh, did you lose weight? You just started this process. You look different already just from cutting those things out. So within just a couple of weeks, I was noticing a difference. Then about a month in, I was noticing how drastically better my sleep was. By then, we had gotten my immune panel back and my Dutch test, hormone tests back, and looked at those results and made some additions to my daily routine in there. And so it significantly impacted my sleep. the joint pain was truthfully gone within the first month. And still seems to stay away because I'm really diligent about avoiding all those things. And you have to give yourself grace through this process. For me, I was just I'm doing it. I don't care what it takes, but I know that isn't necessarily the case for everybody. And give yourself grace and know that. And what I had to tell myself every day was, I'm doing this for my health, but I'm also doing it long term to live a longer, healthy life. Some of my numbers were really bad, and when I knew that they could result in cancers of different forms, that alone was enough to just make a drastic lifestyle change and stick with it and continue to stick with it. So the changes have been phenomenal. The sleep being better, energy being better, not being tired 24/7, the joint pain basically being gone. All of that is just significantly better, and we're coming up on some retesting soon, so I'm excited to see how that looks.
Yeah, so super exciting. Her journey, again, everybody's journey is so different. So just because she did certain tests doesn't mean necessarily because you have tiredness and you are unable to sleep that those tests are going to be exactly the same for you. But the cool thing about her is we realized that she was really stressed out. Her body was going through some serious stress. So in those cases, we figured out where it was. We helped her body adapt to that, and some of that stuff came down, which ultimately is going to help sleep. I love that she said, you guys, this is a journey. You have to be willing to make the change. Because if I told her exactly what to take and exactly what to do, but she didn't follow what I said, she wouldn't have made this progress. So I'm super excited to know where you are. I'm excited to get your tests back when we get some retesting. But you guys, it is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slower. It just depends on person to person. So I want to thank Maria so much for being here today, and I'm excited to continue your journey, and we'll have to pop back on and kind of explain after we get some retesting, maybe within the next 6 months, I'll have her back on our show or whatever you want to call this, our Facebook Lives, and we will keep you guys updated on her journey. So thank you again, Maria. Thank you guys all for liking and sharing. Again, like and share gets you entered to win. The more you do, the more you get entered to win. So thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much, Maria.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.